equipment of our Chardon Middle School drumline. We ordered some drumline equipment last summer. We got it in August. We're still waiting on some of the harnesses. They say the harnesses, they're on back order up to about a year. So hopefully by next September we'll have them. But the drumline's been working on some cadences. This is our middle school drumline. My goal is to have these guys be able to play at events, around the school, like maybe Spirit Day and stuff like that, once we get our harnesses. We have 3 cadences that we're working on. So I'm going to let you hear the 3 cadences. If you would just give us a little patience in between cadences, because this is a chance for everybody to play everything. So instead of one person being assigned to the quads, everybody's going to get to play them. So we're taking turns. As you can see, they're a little bit big. That's because those are the high schools. We borrowed them because we don't have our harness yet for ours. So they're a little large, a little heavy, but for one cadence, they are good. All right, you guys ready? Okay, we're going to start with echo. Ready? Go. We have been practicing since January. We practice pretty much once a week. As you can see, we have, our cadences are very creatively named. Cadence 1, cadence 2. That's how we go.
Can you hear me through this, or is it better if I just talk?
Okay, good evening everyone, and welcome to tonight's 6th grade band concert. We are so excited to have you here with us as we share what our young musicians have been working on this semester. These students have spent countless hours learning new notes, rhythms, and how to play together as a team. And tonight you're going to get to hear the results of their dedication and effort. You're going to hear a variety of pieces this evening to show off their growing skills, their creativity, and most importantly, their love for music. Before the band begins, I want to do a few thank yous. I would like to thank Ms. Parabet, our assistant look under, it will be under Chardon Schools, and you would find it there. Give them some time to upload it. They're really super busy right now. But I would say in a couple of weeks, you should definitely see it there. And I will make sure to send it out. When they send me the link, I'll send it out to you, and you can share it with friends and family. I would also like to thank our custodial staff for helping us get set up tonight. Support of the Chardon Music Program. They support grades pre-K through 12th grade. And if you haven't checked out the information table yet, it's over there. Mrs. Petrowski, our secretary, is manning the table, so if you haven't checked it out, please do so on your way out. The Crescendo Club helps to organize fundraisers to support music in our schools. And one of the biggest supports is our patron program. If you look on the back of your program, you would see a list of friends and family who have made donations in honor of their students. Now, this list is updated since I printed out the programs, so I'm sorry if it's missing a few names. What I will do is I will send out the correct program in a link to you via email, so you can see if you're one of the ones that your name was left off. Also, on the back of your program, you're going to see information about the Crescendo Club Classic Mini Golf Tournament at Chip's Clubhouse this weekend. It'll be on Saturday. There is a QR code that you can scan for tickets. There's going to be a raffle prize, hole-in-one contest, a food truck, performances by students, and you can hire a musical distractor to throw off your competition. Now, we have another fundraiser that's happening tonight from 6:30 to 9 p.m. If you love ice cream, and I know you do, please hit up Dairy Queen on your way home and mention the Crescendo Club, and 20% of the proceeds will be donated to the Chardon Middle School Band Program. But remember, you must mention Crescendo Club. All right, finally, I would like to thank you, family and friends of our band students. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting these students. Thank you for encouraging your child on their musical journey. So before we begin, a couple of announcements. If you have your cell phone, please silence it. And if you have to leave the gym for some reason, please do so in between songs. So now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the music brought to you by our fabulous 6th grade band.
We opened tonight's concert with the piece Racing the Sun by Roland Burnett. This piece was based on the World Solar Challenge, a solar-powered car race hosted in Australia. The main mythic theme of this composition represents the cars competing in the race. As the piece veers to the end, you will hear 3 separate melodies representing the race zooming to the finish line.
March for Norwegian Pigs. This happy little march was written in honor of the penguin who lives in the Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. Listen for the main theme carried by the trumpets with a nice piano melody from the flutes and oboes. You'll also hear a soft legato section featuring the clarinets and saxophone. Don't forget about our powerful low brass and low woodwind section. You're in for a treat.
Tonight was Stone Age Song by Timothy Loves. One night, the composer had a dream that he found an old piece of paper on his desk. It was titled North American Cave Drawings, and the name Neil Hit the Fall was written on the back. After transcribing the primitive music, Mr. Lois realized he had discovered caveman rock, and he titled it Stone Age Song.
voted on by the students. They choose the boy and girl who is, they choose the boy and girl who they feel are the most valuable players in the band, the most valuable members. They don't have to be the strongest players, but the most valuable members. And as I looked at all the students that were nominated, I thought that they made great choices. I totally agree with them. So I would like to announce the MVP awards. The MVP award for the ladies is Kathleen Baird. Come on. All right, and the MVP for the gentleman is Wesley Harbour. All right, so the other award is the Director's Award, and that's the award that is chosen by me. And I like to choose the student who is a silent, strong leader. They always have their materials, they know their parts, and they are ready to play. So, the Director's Awards. This year, the Ladies Director's Award this year is Victoria Leck. And for the gentlemen, the Director's Award tonight goes to Calvin Boyce. So, ladies and gentlemen, stand there, look nice. This is your photo op, people. And you guys want a silly one? All right, give him another hand.
We are closing your concert tonight with a dramatic programmatic work, Fires from the Zama, a programmatic piece that puts the story or event in music. This work is based on the eruption of Mount Mazama in the Cascade Mountain range of southern Oregon. The result of that eruption was the formation of Crater Lake, which is the deepest lake in the United States. This composition paints a musical image of a once mighty mountain, a fiery eruption, and finally the calm, sunny beauty of Crater Lake.
a solid, solid group of students. I will be losing a few going into next year. There's a few that are going on to other things, and I will miss them greatly. But I really love this group. It's a great group of kids. I wanted to let you know the next group that's coming in is the 7th grade. So what I'm going to do, if you don't have anybody you're staying for 7th grade, I'm going to have you meet your student out in the cafeteria. They're going to put their stuff away. They'll meet you in the cafeteria, and then you can go to Terry. Yes. But before we do, can I recognize the percussion section? Get away! Okay, row 2.